So, if you like this stuff, and you like it for free, then these are the top 5 credit cards you're gonna need in 2023 to get more of this stuff for free 99. Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. For our new viewers that are joining, my name is John of John's Finance Tips on TikTok, Instagram, and you can even find me on Facebook. In today's video, I am giving you the top 5 credit cards that everyone should have at least one of in their wallet in 2023. Reason being, these credit cards can save you a little bit of money at the checkout counter or could potentially land you thousands of dollars in free travel. My only ask is as we progress through the video, go ahead and comment down below if you have the card or if you are planning to apply for any of the cards we mentioned. With that being said though, let's go ahead and dive right in. Coming in at number 5, I guess technically it's 2 cards, but I think of them as one and the same, and it's gonna be the Chase Freedom Flex as well as the Chase Freedom Unlimited. There's a slight variation in how you will earn depending on which card you get. The Chase Freedom Unlimited will allow you to earn double your cash back in the first year on up to $20,000 of spend. The Chase Freedom Flex, however, will allow you to earn a sign-up bonus of $200 back after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. As far as earnings rate, they're also very, very similar with just a small distinction. So both cards are gonna earn 5% cash back for booking any travel through the Chase Travel Portal. Both cards will also earn 3% cash back on all dining, that includes restaurants as well as takeout. Both cards will earn 3% cash back at drugstores, so places like Walgreens or CVS and Duane Reade. And the distinction lies in this final point. So the Chase Freedom Unlimited will earn 1.5% cash back on all of your purchases. But remember, it doubles in the first year, so effectively it's 3% cash back in the first year on up to $20,000 of spend. Whereas the Chase Freedom Unlimited is gonna earn 5% cash back on rotating categories. So every 3 months, those categories change. They can go from grocery to gas station to Amazon. As for benefits, because these cards I would say are at the more entry or beginner level tier, there's not a whole ton of bells and whistles. The one to call out is you can get 5% cash back when you're spending on Lyft until March 31st of 2025. Annual fee. Both cards come with no annual fee. And so my verdict for this card, either the Freedom Unlimited or the Freedom Flex, is they are great cards to jump into the Chase ecosystem. And the Chase ecosystem, as a quick reminder, includes cards like the Sapphire Preferred as well as the Sapphire Reserve, or on the small business side, the Ink Unlimited, the Ink Cash, or Ink Preferred. All of that is a very synergistic way to accumulate Chase points, which I would argue have some incredible value when you redeem for redemptions at hotels such as Hyatt. But these cards aren't gonna get you there. Those other tier cards will. This is just a great starting point for somebody, and you should definitely consider having one of these cards in your wallet. The next card we have on the list is the Citi Custom Cash. This card will earn a $200 sign-up bonus after you spend $1,500 in 6 months. Earnings. This is one of my favorite earnings cards because you will earn 5% cash back on your highest spend category every single month on up to $500 of spend. And so one way I would recommend using this card is if you just want to earn 5%, say at gas stations, or just 5% at grocery stores, only use this card for those purposes. A pro tip here is you used to be able to take a Citi Double Cash and product change it into a custom cash. So in effect, you could have 2 custom cashes. You could use one for gas, one for grocery, and there you go. Because if you go about it the standard way, you can't actually apply for more than one. Makes sense. Benefits. Not a whole ton. Again, this card I would say is maybe closer to the entry tier of cards, and because the annual fee is $0, there's not a whole ton of bells and whistles associated. Now, my verdict for this card though is it's an absolute workhorse if you want a no annual fee card to get 5% cash back for some high spend categories like gas or grocery. In fact, it is my #1 recommended card for gas and grocery in 2023. Number 3, the Bilt MasterCard. This card comes with a sign-up bonus that isn't quite there yet. But no worries, that's not a complete knock on the card because the benefits and earnings completely outweigh that. So this card will earn 3 points for every single dollar you spent on dining, 2 points for every single dollar spent on travel, and 1 point for every single dollar everywhere. Oh, and also rent. Yes, you can use this card to earn points on rent. And right now, on the marketplace, no credit card gives you that opportunity. But technically, yes, you can use credit cards to earn points, but you're gonna have to pay a transaction fee. Bilt either covers a transaction fee or will cut your landlord a check if they want to be paid in cash or PayPal or Venmo. It's absolutely insane, folks, and you can comment down below. How much per month are you spending on rent, and why are you not getting points for that? So let's now move on to the benefits, because I mentioned those points, right? Well, if it's just points, what does it actually mean? Well, Bilt points are some of the most valuable points on the marketplace today. So Bilt points, just like points from say a Chase Sapphire product or an American Express Gold or Platinum or Capital One Venture, all of those cards have annual fees, by the way, Bilt points can also be transferred to airline partners and hotel partners. And to really drive home the message for you of why that is valuable, as someone who's been in this space for 10 years, nobody transfers to American Airlines. You can get a co-brand American Airlines card, but you can't take points from any of the big banks and transfer to American Airlines. And American Airlines has some incredible sweet spots to fly in a business class seat instead of paying $5, $7, $10,000, maybe 50, maybe 70, maybe 80,000 American Airlines miles. In addition, you can take your Bilt points and transfer them to Hyatt. Let's say an all-inclusive resort in Mexico, Secrets Moche, instead of paying over $700 a night, 25,000 Hilton points. That's insane, and you're probably thinking, okay, there's a catch. There's some sort of annual fee. Folks, annual fee? $0. You can't lose with this card. If you are someone who values free premium travel, if you are somebody who pays rent, you should absolutely jump on this card. Even if you don't pay rent, at the 3x for dining, 2x for travel, earning American Airlines miles, or earning some extra Hyatt points, why not? And of course, on rent day, which is the first of every single month, the earnings double. So you would earn 6x on dining, 4x on travel. Fortunately, it doesn't double for rent, but 2x for all the purchases that day. So, verdict for the Bilt MasterCard. If you rent, jump on this card. If you want premium travel card with transfer partners with no annual fee, jump on this card. Coming in number 2, we have the best, what I would argue, American Express card, the American Express Gold. This card will come with a sign-up bonus anywhere from 60 to 70,000 points after spending $4,000 within 6 months. As far as earnings, this card will earn 4 points for every single dollar you spend at the grocery store on up to $25,000 of spend a year. You will also earn 4 points for every single dollar you spend dining out. You will earn 3 points for every single dollar you spend booking airfare either direct with an airline or with Amex Travel, and 1 point per dollar spent everywhere else. Benefits for this card. This card will earn a $120, what I would call eating credit, but they call it a dining credit, and I would specifically use it at a place like Grubhub, though here are a list of other vendors that you can use it at. You will also get a $120 credit to either Uber or Uber Eats. And because this card earns American Express's membership reward points, you can take those points and transfer them to various travel partners they have. I would recommend taking a look at All Nippon Airways, British Airways, or Flying Blue programs. And I would categorize this card as a mid-tier travel card. Not only that, I think the American Express Gold has some phenomenal return as well as purchase protection. Return protection. Buy an item, want to return it, can't return it, within 90 days, go hit up Amex, file a claim, they cover up to $300. Quite literally saying, hey, I bought this thing, I can't return it, Amex, and Amex says, great, file a claim, you're good, we'll give you your money back. By the way, you could probably keep the item. Purchase protection. Bought an item, it gets damaged, it gets stolen, or it gets lost. Within 90 days of purchase, up to $10,000 of coverage. Absolutely incredible. Annual fee for this card, $250. Yikes. But remember, 120 dining credit, 120 Uber credit. I would say in aggregate, those account to $240 of credits for eating food. $250 minus $240, effectively you are paying $10 for a card that is just so geared towards earning when it comes to consuming food. So my final verdict, if you buy groceries, jump on this card. If you eat out, jump on this card. If you're looking at a mid-tier travel card, want to dip your toes a little bit in the travel credit card space, and you eat food, jump on this card. And coming in at number 1, this is a card that I think everybody should have in their wallet in 2023, the Capital One Venture X. This card will earn 75,000 points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. Earnings. This card will earn 10 points per dollar spent if you book your car rental or hotel direct through the Capital One travel portal, 5 points per dollar spent if you book your flights through the Capital One travel portal, and 2 points per dollar spent everywhere else. Benefits. This card crushes it here. This card will earn a $300 travel credit for booking through the Capital One travel portal every single year. This card will also earn a $100 anniversary credit, equivalent to 10,000 Capital One miles every year just for having the card. And because the card is at the same level as a Chase Sapphire Reserve and American Express Platinum, you're gonna get all the bells and whistles for a premium travel card, namely a $100 credit to global entry. You're also going to get access to the Priority Pass airport lounges, in addition to the Capital One airport lounges, and you have all of the transfer partners of Capital One. And one of the benefits I really love about this card is the fact that you can add free authorized users, meaning those authorized users can get a priority pass, airport lounge access, and they can bring in their friends. Whereas with the other cards, Amex Platinum, $175 for 3 authorized users, Chase Sapphire Reserve, I believe is $75 for 1 authorized user, Capital One Venture X, free authorized users. Annual fee, $395. Again, that's hefty. But remember, you get $400 worth of total credits for travel. So $400 of credits, you pay $395. Yeah, folks, you get $5 for having this card. That's why this card is my absolute #1 no-brainer recommendation to having in your pocket. In addition to the fact that you get paid $5, it's a great 2x catch-all card. Let's say you don't want to jump through bells and whistles and remember to use card A for that, card B for that, card C for this. Well, the Venture X 2x catch-all, as long as you're spending $400 of travel a year, you're gonna get paid $5. I'm curious, folks, of the 5 cards that I mentioned, how many do you have and how many are you planning to look at for 2023? And of course, if you would like to support my channel in any way, feel free to check out my affiliate links down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.